the wireless drill and we can bring the drill. Yeah.
This is takeoff, right?
Yes.
Betul eh?
Betul.
We're gonna be prepping this 3D printed, how do you call this? Forward swept fixed wing. Right now the servos are not mounted on yet. I gotta figure out how to bend these things. I kinda messed up bending it, not gonna lie. So I use these 3D printed servo mounts. Printed out of PETG. Relatively strong. We'll see how. So we're gonna figure this thing out right now. Okay, so I have this thing, servo tester, that's connected to a USB port. So I'm gonna try to see where the servo resets. Got this chunky power bank. That's the other side, apparently. Now I'm gonna glue this thing on, but I'm not completely sure if it's gonna fit the angle that it needs to be at. You know, this thing needs to be at least 30 degrees up and down. So see, if I put this thing in, I mean, let's try putting in. Okay, it does look straight, but I'm kind of worried about if the angle is gonna be enough. See, that's definitely not enough. Okay, so I think this is gonna work. So let's make the other side. Should we make the other side? I think we're gonna use like the screw in end stops, because if I twist it on the other side, I can't really put it in. So we're kind of done with this side. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to make this hot and push it in. Finally got it in. Okay. So let's try this one. Now we're gonna glue the control horns to the plane. Okay. We got the hot glue ready. I have some extra glue stick. Right, so the plan is to stick some glue in this. Alright. Okay, so now what we have to do is put the electronics in. So this is the container for it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Right, so right now we're trying to balance the plane fingers here and balance the plane to make it be on the correct center of gravity. Okay, so I'm gonna switch my batteries to these 1300 milliamp hour batteries. So it's gonna combine this and this in parallel and this in parallel and then both together in series. So it becomes a 2600 milliamp hour 6S battery. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing is making these two in parallel, these two in parallel, and then combine them both into series. So it's gonna be a total of 6S 2300 milliamp hour 130C battery. Right? So we're using a bunch of scraps to make this battery converter extension thing, which is not optimal, but gotta do what you gotta do. .74 volts. Nice. So I'm gonna make a case to hold these batteries in this configuration. Six S now, apparently.
So that's how that works.
That's how it works. Grip. It is super heavy though. Right now we're going to be trying to balance the CG and make the final placements for all of the components. So underneath here, there's like the little nubbins that you put your finger on. So that marks the CG center. And it's kind of tail heavy, but it'll be okay with the battery. You can move around the battery. So let's just try putting this on. See. Yeah. Yeah. Should be fine. Okay. So let's mark the spots. So we have this special pen. Okay. So I'm gonna mark where I need to. So this is the flight controller, right? So I have this 3D printed mount for it, which I can unscrew. So basically I'm going to be gluing the bottom part to the thing and then it's going to be screwed on. Same with this. Both of the files will be in the description, hopefully. So I'm going to take the screws off first and we're going to glue them to the body. Oh, issue.
How are we gonna
screw it?
screw it in? Yeah.
Shit.
I think
Unless we just
screw it from the front.
screw it from the front, je lah.
Yep.
What about this one?
Screw it from the front. Put in another threaded insert in the front.
Yeah?
Yeah. Right, time to go put in some threaded insets. Drill a test hole. So slow. Yo, 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 yo. Okay.
Should we start smaller?
Yes.
Okay.
Kuat gak like PLA?
Yeah, bodoh. Gila je. I think we need to do smaller.
So it's more force.
Yeah.
Okay, small. We went one a bit smaller. So, cool. Moving up one size bigger.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now,
Okay, we just done calibrated this fixed wing. So Seth, how do we do it?
oh,
Let's just demo because we kind of forgot to record.
yeah. All right, so.
Okay, so we've set up the servo outputs to be elevon left, elevon right, which I hope is correct. Ooh, kind of scary though. Betul lah kan?
Yeah.
Like
When it moves to the, when you're pushing to the right, it will roll to the left.
so this is takeoff, right?
Yes.
Betul lah.
Betul. Wings go down.
Its RTL mode has been set. Okay, so let's write those flight modes and return to land. Okay. All right.